Welcome back to another episode of Look What Just Found. This is episode 837. And yesterday's part two to the organizing of my 1982s and a couple other coins was a nice little reminder that if you don't take care of business, business will take care of you. Okay? That's the way it goes, Jack. And I left these pennies in this box for 2 years, and it took me 3 hours total, right? Outside of the whole, it took me 3 hours out of my life to get these pennies where they needed to belong. And I was having sciatica issues, and it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. It wasn't pleasant. I made it through it. I did it, and it was a good lesson. Look at this, with a copper on the front. Wow, man. Dan, 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 dan. Wow, man. I like penny roll hunting. Better than duck hunting. What do we got here? We know we got one copper coin. Nothing like a good old bank wrap. Penny roll hunt to provide some levity throughout your day. Oh, okay. So do I actually have it with the one? I have it in the direction of the end that we were looking at. Someone asked me this morning, one of the comments, do you know any varieties for the 1975? If you're watching this video, then you know what my response was already. And I told him, check cop. Now I have to. The only thing I can say is that I do not have copper coins as a link. He never contacted me. Chuck or Joe or whatever his name is. If he would have, I would have put his link in my description a long time ago. A lot of people, oh, look at this. Looky here, nice die clash. And let me tell you something. That's just a little dirt, not even corrosion. That's just a little dirt, little staining. 83. Yeah, we could take care of that. That's worth a buck or two. Clean that up a little bit. I gotta get the mineral spirits one day. I got the and another copper. What a great! It's starting off good. This is gonna be a good one. Look under the neck. You see the little line on his neck? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Could be anything. Could be anything. Anyway, I would have blessed him, and I would have put his because he's legit. You know what I'm saying? He's legit. And I would have put his website. He would have got a lot. He would have got a lot of traffic. I have millions and millions of views. He would get a lot of traffic from my channel, but a lot of these coin people, they're kind of a little bit hot-headed, you know. That's what I'm looking for. Grumpy. Maybe that's the better. What a beaut. I'm losing my concentration by looking at this. That's a beautiful. So we have a nice shiny Lincoln Memorial zinc and a nice shiny Shield zinc. And we got a nice 82 Denver. They're grumpy people, you know. I guess coin collecting and coin roll hunting, they are like individual type of, right? This is a hobby that's It's not like Dungeons and Dragons where people get together and socialize. This is, I go into a corner with a roll of pennies and I isolate. You know what I mean? And I stare at a coin for however long. That's a little dimple up there. You know, so you get a lot of those types of people, and a lot of people who are my subscribers and maybe even members of my channel are like that, and that's okay. That's all right. As long as you're aware of it, to me, that's the number one thing with behavior is the awareness. I mean, there's a reason, right? What's the first step, right? Acknowledging your issues, right? It's because if you can't acknowledge your issues, you ain't going out to no other steps, man. In life, like me, I got a lot of issues. I acknowledge. I like to think I acknowledge all of them. You know, I'm super imperfect, and um, I've done my best to make amends for my ways, my past ways. And believe it or not, this YouTube channel has helped me out a lot. Very therapeutic. It's been very therapeutic for me. Like in my mind, even though I'm talking, I see you, all of you are in front of me right now. Throw that one out. You know, I have company. You know, per se, I have company. I'm not alone. Of course, I have, and my wife's working. You know what I mean? So this is it. This is it. 99, no white AM. 92, no close AM. So to me, if I can take an isolating activity and bring people together with it, oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. You know, that's how I see it anyway. It's got a little bit of that thing on it. I'll still put it into the shiny shields. Look at this dog one. 2016. Goodbye. There's another one over here. Might as well just take it out staring at me. 94. But on copper coins, you'll find a lot of the lesser known varieties. The Konicas, the cherry pickers guides. And they'll show you all those little tiny what's the word I'm looking for? The codes for all the errors. The double dies, the repunch mint marks, you know. It's a good little channel. No white AM. We got so far we got 3. Let's make it 4 copper coins. Nothing to write home about. But I can see that there are a few more. I don't think we're gonna hit 10. But we might hit 6 or 7. Yeah, so in my videos, I show a lot about how I organize my pennies. And if you watched yesterday and the day before, part 1 and part 2, you'll see kind of how I organize my coins. And if you don't have a system yet, you might want to, you know, copy mine, I use the acrylic cases that come from Walmart. You can get them anywhere, but they're expensive now. They're like $40. They used to be 20. And look at that eyebrow, huh? Talk about pronounced. And you got to watch with the 97. There's a couple errors. Can't remember what they are. But I keep a pretty sharp eye. Yeah, they're the acrylic boxes that have the mystery packs in them. And then they don't fit 16 tubes. They fit 12 tubes and 12 tubes and 4 rolls, because the rolls are a little bit smaller than the tubes. So that's what they fit. 5 copper pennies so far. And the system works for me, you know? I mean, I look at each penny that I got, and the hope is that, I don't miss. Of course I've missed things. I have to have missed something. Some of the errors are so small that they're almost impossible to see unless you're looking for them and you know they're there. Copy number 6. Red, brown. So of course I've missed some. The point is to minimize it and not to be like some other people that are only looking for copper, only looking for wheat cents, only looking for wide AMs, only looking for 2017 Ps, only looking for 1982 varieties. To start expanding, you're not like I got the 1960 D, the 9th tube. I don't know the difference between a small and large date. One day I'll put time into it, but I have 2 tubes for it, right? They're waiting for me in the tubes. The 1960 Denver, the 1960 Philadelphia, the 1970 S. I have a tube for good, shiny, good condition wheat cents. I think I got 1 or 2 of them in there. That's campaign number 7. No close AM. One day I'm gonna find it. And here's campaign number 8. Oh, and we got a connect. I have a tube for man, tell me that doesn't look odd, right? See the little line right there? Is that, I guess that's her shoulder? I don't know why I never noticed that before. Well, let's look at the letters, make sure there's no doubling on the letters. Because that I'm able to I'm not familiar with her form. All right. I have I have the tube for the copper Canadians, and then I just did another tube for the first time in months and months, and it's for foreign coins, and that includes the Canadian zincs. I don't want to mix the Canadian zincs with the Canadian copper, but I will mix the Canadian zincs with a centavo or a Barbosa, Barbosa, one of these foreign coins. Oh, the euro small too, right? The €1, the €2, the €3. Or whatever the euro cent. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 9 copper pennies. That's great. I think that's the die clash. We got a shiny Lincoln Memorial Zinc, and a couple shiny shields. Thank you very much again. Episode 837. Thank you to anybody who stood here to the end. God bless. Don't forget, Jesus loves you. And I'll see you in the next one.